by Ole Miss, 71-64. Ugatolu, I tell you, he's got a chance. And Edwards, a reigning ACC Player of the Week, coming off his second double-double of the year. Kicks it to Miller. Bang!
And that's a part of the game.
Stevenson got bumped in the face, but he got the rebound and was able to clear it out of there as he is checked in for Wilson. Rejected by Jaden Toombs, a freshman out of Amarillo, Texas. And at the other end, it's another freshman. Another takeaway, and here comes B.J. Edwards. And how about that? The alley-oop to Pierre Jr. Lead 13-4, smothering defense by the Mustangs. In the corner and needing that one, Carolina. That's Derek Dixon, the freshman. Toombs, a long three, not going to be there. And quickly at the other end and laying it home is Jaren Stevenson. Into the game, Jermaine O'Neal Jr. Yes, his father played 18 years in the NBA, and he is coming off a monster game. Vassar still out there, one foul. And Caleb Wilson is checked back into the game for North Carolina. Shot clock at 5. Trimble will pull up for the jumper and drain it.
Through that healing process. So it wasn't like a lower extremity injury where your conditioning goes.
Look out if this guy heats up. In Jacksonville State, he averaged 22 a game. Wilson in trouble. Great feed on the cut to the basket by Jonathan Powell. Toombs' second try from 3. How about that? Big fella.
I don't know if Andy Enfield had a few anxious moments while that one was in the air, but
oh my, how sweet was that by Wilson in the hang time.
Way down, just incredible athleticism.
3 at the other end. Boy, things heating up. That's
4-7 now. SMU from behind the arc also doing well and points off turnovers early in this game.
Trimble, big strong body, came up short and then tipped it in.
There are a lot of eyes on Wilson when he gets the ball, and there's a lot of help defensively, but for Vassar and Ugatolu, it's been pretty straight up inside.
Trailing by 6. Wilson working on Waters. Hang time. Oh my, from Caleb Wilson.
Carolina really big out on the floor on that front line now with Stevenson back in the game.
And he promptly must have heard you. And it's a 1-point game. Pierre Jr. working on Stevenson.
Nice defense on that play.
Trimble kicks it out. Vassar can shoot it from there. The Mustangs is in the game right now. And how about Stevenson and what he's done off the bench? Folks taking a look at him. Shot clock at 3. Wilson by himself has it rejected. And right off the bench and right into the scoring. And you can book it, it's going up. Nope, gonna swing it to Trimble for 3. Bang for Trimble, a rare 3-pointer. North Carolina by 2, a final try. Miller thought about going to the basket. Gets a screen now, will go to the basket. How about Boopie Miller? In the second round of the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament by Clemson.
Normally a bad decision by Vassar that time. And then he compounds it, he picks up his 3rd.
Shot clock down to 1, having to fire up a 3, and how about that Trimble?
Tough shots in tough situations.
Tied at 42, and breaking the tie on the long ball is Washington. Into a 3-point lead, and that's a silly pass right there by Edwards. Evans for three. And we're tied at 45.
It's going to be a big way. It's going to open up things inside.
Miller, little fade away. Boy, how sweet is his game.
This is where Trimble is so valuable. He can step up and guard Miller, pick him up full court.
Well, they better find somebody.
Vassar has just been out of sorts this afternoon. Not playing like he has up to this point in the season.
It's been a quiet day for B.J. Edwards until now.
Quickly that time, there were no double teams coming. He had a little more time to operate.
Oh, boy.
Ankles.
Ankles is right. Then the dagger behind it. Check this out.
Well, and it's been Caleb Wilson who's been doing this to other people, and it's just, I mean, he's so quick. He can stop and start.
Our distinguished director, Lonnie Dale, covered a lot of games with him in it. Nice feed into Toombs from Igatulo.
I tell you, the international bigs are pretty good, really good passers, especially out of the double team. Well, and the thing, maybe what Hubert Davis is finding for Stevenson now, you get a three-man rotation with Wilson and Vassar and him, because he's giving Wilson a little bit of a blow right now.
B.J. Edwards defended, now a switch. That's a really nice little stutter step there by Edwards.
The look on the other end first. A little stop and go, and that's again a tough cover for.
Rare indeed in this day and age. Little fadeaway. Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me? Chi-Town. Boopie lighting it up in every way imaginable for the Mustangs. That is such a slick back-to-back trips. Shot clock at 3. Bogavats. Bang! Answers the bell. Wow. Edwards forced that, and then a save underneath the basket. Well done. Here by Pierre. Boopie the alley-oop. There to the G-Man. Here's in another, just a bucket away. Wilson has 11. Three-point try. That's been the story of this game so far. That's 11 three-pointers.
That being said, we talked about SMU being better in the half court in this second half.
And you just wonder, as Mike brought up a little while ago, is Miller, oh my goodness, I mean, this has just been a clinic in every 28-3, the Mustangs, going back to last year, if they put up 75 or more. And then at the other end, a big answer by who else? Seth Trimble. They got a mismatch now as Miller goes into the lane, kicks it into the corner for B.J. Edwards. Washington again, and again, nothing but the bottom of the net. And North Carolina had held opponents on the year to 36% shooting. And Vassar. That's good ball movement right there. They've got leadership that returns from last year, and guys like Edwards and Miller and Igatulo, as there is Boopie Miller yet again.
Of this ball club from last year. So you fill in around them.
And there's a three by Stevenson.
And one of the few turnovers they've gotten off that press, and Wilson gets in the scoring column. There's just been nothing on the back end of it, though, once SMU is able to get past the front court.
Trimble hangs in the air, was looking for a... Well, look, in the short tenure of Andy Enfield, this is without a doubt, as Toombs going to fire up the three and knock it down to get him to 97.
Oh, no question. No question. Just a really good game plan against the big guys up front. That's where they slid some and never really regained NCAA tournament consideration. But this signature win for Andy Enfield.